Hey traders, John Howell here. Listen, I want to talk to you about something. There's actually a pattern that's been forming over the last, basically since the start of 2022. There's been one common pattern that's happened twice in the past 12 months that have resulted in the market coming down, and we're creating the exact same pattern again right now. I want to show you exactly what that is and how we can potentially take advantage of it. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. All right, traders, make sure you grab that free trading course right there, link in the description. And I promise you guys, like if you're losing a lot of money right now and you don't know why, the very first video, which is the top biggest mistakes, you got to learn that as well too. But also what I'm doing, guys, as I'm running a bit of a special as well too for today, is I'm also going to be giving you a personal coaching call for free to build out your very own custom trading plan. But that's for today only, guys. When you go over there right now, put your email address in and then you'll be able to get access to a training. You'll be able to get access, you'll be able to book a coaching call for free with me, and I'll build a custom trading plan for you for free. And then you'll also be able to get that trading course, but that's for today only, guys. So again, go do that right now. So the pattern that I'm looking at with the markets, here's something that I've actually noticed what happens with the markets, right? So, and I noticed I started to recognize this pattern back in, I think it was 08. Let's actually see, let me see if I can go back to the 08 period on the daily charts here, because I think it's really important that we see what's going on here. So I'm just going to see if I can go back to, okay, here. So actually, you know what? I'll just keep it really simple. I'm just looking at the screen here, but I'll look at really simple here. So what tends to happen, what I've noticed is the market does this, okay? So you'll notice this here. So notice how the market does, and what trading is all about, right? It's just trading is all about probability, isn't it? So look at this here. What the market does, it goes down, it comes up, it creates a what? It creates a high. Then it comes down again. We come up, we create a slight higher high, right? Which is what? Which is a breaking above this resistance level here. As you can see, so that was the high. Breaking above the resistance level, but then guess what happens? Down we go again, right? So then down we go. Then guess what? What does it do? It comes up, it creates a high in the marketplace. We come down again, and then as we go up, what do? We've created a higher high. What is that higher high? That higher high is also a breaking above the resistance level. And as soon as we broke down, we got a movement down. Now you can see that every time we got a breaking above the high, as soon as we start to get back below, see this resistance level here, resistance. As soon as we got above it, as soon as we got back below it, that's when the market came down. We came back up. Look at this here. As soon as we started to get back below this level here, because this resistance should now become support, right? So look what happened. As soon as we got there, then we had what? Then we had a movement on the downside. But now look what's happening right now as I speak. We had a move up from there to that resistance point, right? And then we've come down, and now we've done what? Now we've created a high here, as you can see. So that's like number one. And then now what are we doing right now? We're creating what? A higher high, which is like what? Number two, right? So we're doing that, but what's happening right now? That there is what? That there is the resistance level, right? So you can see how the market's actually creating, and you can see how it's an overall flow, is that the last two times this has happened, it's resulted in a false breakout of the high and then a move down. False breakout of the high and then a move down. We come back up here now, where we are right now as we speak. We hit the resistance and now we broke back above. Are we about to get the false breakout? Well, as we've seen in the past, we never want to preempt this being a false breakout, okay? But what we can say and what we can look at is, okay, when was it that we actually started to see the movement on the downside? And we can see it actually was from there to there, there to there, And then also we can see that that once we actually start to get back below the support level, so if we start to get something like this, breaking back below the support level, you'll be able to start to see that being through there when it comes to that level through there. So it's a pattern that's actually repeated since basically this bear market, call it crash, has started. Now you'll notice one thing also as well too, right? Not only do we get this pattern, so that's the pattern's number one. Step number two would be like, when is the pattern? When is sort of confirmation we're likely to get the downside? It's breaking back below this support level, below this support level, below this support level. Okay, but then look what happens also every time. Okay, every time we have created this pattern and it's actually confirmed, guess what happens? We actually create a new low after the patterns, a new low compared to the previous low. So this was the low here, and then it's created a new low here. It creates the pattern. It creates a new low here compared to the last low there, right? So if we're looking at this level here as we speak, this is the low here. So that tells us we should be getting down to here somewhere, possibly even an all-time new low. And we could, if this confirms up here to being the false breakout, we could start to see possibly a 3,400 to a 3,300 in the market. Now, the big thing, as I've said before, guys, is that when you're looking at this pattern here, right, is that nothing's set in stone. But when we're looking at this pattern here, we can really start to see that there's a repetitive pattern that's forming in the marketplace here right now. And last two times this pattern has formed, it's formed and confirmed, right? It's formed, confirmed, we got back below the support level. The last two times it's actually confirmed and created this, we actually got a new low. The market actually had a drop to make a new low in the market.